Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to compare the Microsoft Surface Pen with the Lenovo Precision Pen 2. The Surface Pen was released in 2017 and this Lenovo Pen was released together with the Lenovo P11 Pro early 2021. I will use these two pens on the P11 Pro tablet. The price for the Surface Pen is US $100, which is quite pricey. As for the Lenovo Precision Pen 2, I actually bought this one together with the tablet as a bundle. I paid $50 extra. I'm not sure how much this will cost as a standalone because right now there are no retail stores that sell this separately. Now both stylus support tilt sensitivity as well as slightly over 4000 levels of pressure sensitivity. Build quality for the Surface Pen is excellent. It's full metal body except for this part here. One side button here and one back button here. Has a nice weight to it and is very comfortable to hold. I'm not sure what material is used for the tip on the tip, but it provides some nice friction when you are writing or drawing with the pen on glass. The Lenovo Precision Pen 2 has this hexagonal body which is also very comfortable to hold, just like the Surface Pen. By the way, this flat surface is designed to snap magnetically to certain Surface products. On the back here, there is this USB-C charging port for the irreplaceable built-in battery inside. Battery life is listed or rated to last for at least 100 hours. Battery life on the Surface Pen is rated to last for at least 6 months up to a year. And it uses this 4A battery, which is nice because it's replaceable. The pen tip here has a tapered design, and on the tip of the tip there is this matte surface finishing which provides a slight friction on glass surfaces. There are two buttons on the Lenovo Pen, both are on the side. Now what I'm about to say will apply to the Microsoft Surface Pen as well. The shortcut that you can get with the buttons on the pen will vary depending on the apps you use, and most of the time you will not be able to customize the buttons because handwriting, note-taking and drawing apps, they don't usually have the functionality for you to customize those buttons. This is especially so with Android and Android apps. Now with the Microsoft Surface Pen, you can actually customize those buttons, but only if you are using Windows. Both styluses are active styluses, so when you have the pen tip close to the display, a cursor will appear. You can get perfect palm rejection with certain apps. So for example, this is Wacom Bamboo Paper. When I draw with my finger or place my palm on the display, nothing happens, but when I use the Microsoft Surface Pen, I can draw a line. Same with the Lenovo Pen. So this app currently only accepts pen input for writing and drawing. You won't be able to introduce any straight strokes with your finger or your palm. However, you can still use your finger to navigate around the canvas. And now let's test the accuracy of the pens. I'm going to draw diagonal lines very slowly to test the jitter. I can see slight jitter, but it's not too bad. Let's switch over to the Lenovo Precision Pen 2. The performance is very similar. Maybe the performance with this Lenovo pen is slightly better. The lines seem to be slightly straighter with less jitter. But it's a very close fight. I probably won't be able to tell which lines are from which pen if they are not labeled. The lines seem to be able to taper quite nicely. That's the Surface Pen, and this is the Lenovo. Initial activation force is low, but you do need to press down in order to get a line. Now this app that I'm using is Medibank Paint Pro, which has noticeable input lag, so it's not because of the pen. This is the Lenovo Precision Pen 2, and I can sense and I can see the pen is more sensitive compared to the Microsoft Surface Pen. This is the initial activation force test, and yep, this pen has lower initial activation force. This is the Surface Pen. Without me applying much pressure, you can see the lines breaking. And this is the Lenovo Precision Pen, again without me applying much pressure. It seems like as long as the pen tip is touching the surface, you can get a line. So this pen is more sensitive at lower pressure. This app is Autodesk Sketchbook, and I'm using this app to test the tilt sensitivity. So the transition from thin to thick, it's quite smooth. So when I press down hard, the line is darker. Pressure and tilt can work together at the same time. And this is the Lenovo pen. Transition from thin to thick is also quite smooth. Maybe the tilt sensitive here, it's more sensitive compared to the Surface Pen. But again, it's a very close fight. This app is Concepts. When it comes to handwriting or note-taking, it's quite good. The only issue is the input lag, which is noticeable, but this app is able to capture my handwriting rather accurately. And this is the Lenovo Precision Pen 2. Oops. The writing performance is smooth, but again there is that input lag. Let's see how the Surface Pen performs when it comes to drawing. I can see the wobble with the lines. And let's switch over to the Lenovo. There is slight wobble with the lines as well. So you can see there is slight wobble, maybe a bit more wobble on the Surface Pen compared to the Lenovo. This app is Clip Studio Paint on Android. So when it comes to drawing, doesn't seem to have any issues. And this is the Lenovo Precision Pen 2. Both pens have that matte surface finishing on the pen tip, so they both feel very similar when drawing. And the lines here, they can taper really nicely. Lines from the Surface Pen can taper nicely as well. The performance between these two pens is very similar. Maybe the Lenovo pen is slightly more accurate and it's slightly more sensitive when you are using less pressure for writing and for drawing. So between the two, I would say just choose based on your budget. The one downside for the Lenovo is right now It's very difficult to find places online, retail stores that actually sell the replacement tip for the pen. So that's definitely something you should take note of before you buy the Lenovo pen.